Yo, what's going on? Today we're going to be trying something a little different. We're going to be looking at a little reaction video to the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play. The game I've been waiting for a long time to come out. Supposed to come out this year sometime. I was a huge fan of like the original Harry Potter games, like long time ago. I was a real little kid. Thought they were actually pretty good. They got horrible reviews, but thought they were pretty good. We haven't really had a game since then, and other than like the fake Pokemon Go ripoff and the Lego games that I'm aware of. So super excited to see what this is like. I heard it's like an RPG, not an MMO anymore, like it was first reported. So let's just get into the video. I want to see what this is all about and some instant reactions. So turn this down a little bit. Okay, I'll be pausing throughout the video, but it's from the official PlayStation channel. Make sure to check them out. If you like my video as well and you like this kind of content, let me know down below. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Check out my Twitch where we watch these videos live sometimes. Okay, right off the rip, Portkey is the same company that made I think they own the Harry Potter licensing, but they're the same company that made the Pokemon Go spin-off game. So that game wasn't very good. Just I think it's already shut down. So just for reference. Game footage, everything's on the PlayStation 5. Perfect. I don't know if this game will be available for PC, but PS5 is fine. It's a little loud.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
I think it's gonna be a lot of cinematic stuff. I don't know if we're gonna see some actual gameplay. Okay, let's be a long video. Can we pause a lot? First off, we know like main characters, which is good. I think this is like an RPG. I want to be my own person, so that's cool. And then the monsters are like new. They're not things I recognize, so that's cool. Those are like from Fantastic Beasts. I'm not familiar with that series very well.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to
There's no other way to make a Harry Potter game than be at Hogwarts. So, doing something other than that would have been weird. So I'm just glad they did that.
manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard.
For reference, I've watched like the first 2 minutes of this, just to make sure it's something I wanted to watch. But what I don't understand what they mean by like forgotten magic is there's like some kind of new magic they're introducing. As opposed to just actually being a wizard. I'm not sure. Maybe a little more detail.
As you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world. But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
RPG elements. That's really good. Again.
When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your...
So, I hope there's like different storylines for each one of them. I don't think there will be. I think they'll be very similar. I think there's, I like we don't know, but I think it should be unpredictable which one you get, and there should be different storylines. Or if there aren't different storylines, it should be unpredictable. Like there's probably gonna end up being like a test or some sort of quiz options, like they do for every other game. And the way you answer those questions decides which route you get.
dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
This is a really important tidbit. So it's because it makes them old enough that the game's not weird when they start like doing like actual fighting, and I think B, it's really important as far as like the actual books and series go, is that 5th year is kind of where Harry Potter took a darker turn. So this will be a very interesting game compared to any other Harry Potter games I've seen before, which all have been pretty light and joyful. This has the potential to be pretty dark, which would be cool.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Cool. It's one of the coolest parts of the series is kind of the stuff they do. So this is awesome.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this
Hopefully they don't
is
make this super cringe though.
in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
I want to see like some gameplay from this,
Is by dueling. We'll
from these classes. 'Cause these classes could be super awful if there's no gameplay here, or the gameplay's bad.
You may begin.
It fits lore that you're, sorry, it fits lore that you're a 5th year because you wouldn't be able to fight each other before that, I believe. So that's a good reason to make this 5th year as well instead of starting off at year 1.
Beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle.
Okay, I want to talk about the classes real quick. I'm gonna assume that's the way you level stuff up in the game. This is an RPG game, most similar to an ARPG, I think. So you need to level things up. I'm assuming that's going to be in classes, probably some other ways, but it'll be interesting to see if they make classes optional, required. Can you do it more, less?
For its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries. You'll discover dungeons and secret
Can we talk about how he's walking everywhere? If I have to walk everywhere this slowly, this place are not very big.
passageways, as well as challenging puzzles.
He's just doing RP walks everywhere.
Skill and a clever mind to solve. You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before. It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the head.
So this is well before like the events of the Harry Potter books. This is just like, is everybody just chill here? Like, okay, hopefully they get in the storyline. I'll let it play.
I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over. Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum, ones designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
Lumos.
Ooh. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's saying you are a 5th year, but you're worse than the other 5th years. I don't. So where did you come from? There's a lot to not know about this story so far, which is probably a good thing.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
So you're just fighting goblins? Goblins are the main bad guys?
It was so much more than people realized.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins,
Alright, we get some combat here.
and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you
Okay.
to the child when they came to Hogsmeade that all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? You're not telling me.
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
Okay, so it seems like the story's gonna play out. You start off by fighting goblins, and then you go into fighting dark wizards, I guess. Okay. Also, kind of weird that all the combat thing we've seen so far hasn't been like gameplay combat, or it has, but we don't see any like icons, buttons, anything like of the sort, and it's all been outside of Hogwarts. Looked like. So the first 10% of the game happen in Hogwarts and you leave. Kind of weird. I guess I don't know where this is. Could be outside Hogwarts.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others
I'll pause here. Okay. There's one button icon, and it's an R1 trigger on this rock. Looks like there's some sort of targeting icon over, so you choose who you target. Other than that, we don't know anything.
and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes. Counterattack.
Yeah, looks like R1 just you can target stuff to pick up.
Allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations. Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness.
These combat screens are weird because it feels like there should be more on the screen because it's showing this R1 button that picks stuff up, but it feels like it should be health and mana, I guess, if it's an RPG or something along those lines. Just isn't here, so you kind of don't know how the combat works at all, other than it looks kind of cool.
Slam with Descendo. Roast with Incendio. Devastate your enemies using various finishes.
Yeah, going over specific spells right now I think would be a waste of time.
Magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style. On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Okay, it seems like he's just going in there fighting everybody. Are we the bad guy? So far he's just destroying people. Which is not what a wizard would do. He's straight up just killing people.
You'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills
Okay.
to aid your progression.
Stealth, core.
Complete challenges throughout the world to earn
I wanna go back. Room of requirement, stealth, core. This can't be finished, right? There's only 4 in stealth.
Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic.
Alright, no. Okay, so this doesn't fit at all. He's literally straight up killing people. Let's roll back. He's literally just turned this guy to stone, puts him on the ground.
To allow you to focus
5 more seconds.
power, decide which talents best fit your playstyle.
What? And this guy literally pulls off and explodes.
Types of magic. You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat.
Okay, so there's just sort of crafting. That's cool.
To allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Yeah, so you make potions. Oh, beasts. Beasts would be cool. Get a mount, get a minion that can fight with you.
Not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your own skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mark the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay.
Oh, okay. So plants are like minions.
Deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies.
Sort of, I guess.
In Beast class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both in school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broom
broomstick safely.
Learning and mastering.
Okay, wish I would have gone into beasts a little bit more. Seeing that, I'm assuming you can like mounts and pets, maybe.
Broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world.
I guess your mount would be a broom though, so just pets, battle buddies, something along those lines.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends.
Of course.
As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Things cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet
Oh, a Slytherin with a weird family. Shocking. Wow. Who would have guessed?
these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
Okay, Runecarving had its own skill tree, or skill set, from what it seems like, which doesn't make any sense to me, but let's find out.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement.
Okay, yep.
You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
Important thing here, let's roll back 5 seconds. I can stop it on time.
And then
There's a timer on this of 25 minutes. I'll roll it back one more time. So it looks to be like your home.
seems to sense what you
It says Mandrake, looks like level 1, and you're hitting collect,
need and then
and then it goes on a timer. So you can collect every 25 minutes? There's like a,
provides it for you.
is that an in-game timer, or is that a real-life timer?
Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear.
Yeah, so this is like a base.
A house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties.
Okay, so yeah, you get like a home. There's no way it's gonna tell me that all that was in Hogwarts. I don't believe it. All the combat scenes were not there. Changed my mind.
Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wishing village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops and
Cool.
vendors can provide you with the supplies you require.
This RP walk might get real old real quick though.
Recipes to seeds for magical plants to all sorts of gear. But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts.
Yeah, this has to be where like most of the combat is.
Them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll
Wait, what did he say?
find
Say avoid them or defeat them?
wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or
Okay.
defeat them.
At no point does it mention you can join them. So doesn't assume that's gonna be an option.
Surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat the ground with snow or rain. Unique
Okay.
visiting hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the
Those are cool.
castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards.
That'd be sick. Dungeons and stuff. That'd be awesome.
To explore as it
I like the idea.
leads you down a darker path. Master spells. Befriend new allies.
Wait, hold on. Oops. Alright, I don't know if you already saw it again.
Careful when you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path.
Okay. Could explore you down darker path, and I think that's the literal death spell. So, can you be Dark Wizard?
Master
Be interesting.
spells. Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay. Sick. Looks good. Looks like it's gonna be a while before it comes out. Does it have an actual release date? I don't think so. If you have RP walk everywhere, awful. Release date holiday 2022, so end of this year. Looks sick. Want to see more. Want to see some actual gameplay. The gameplay there seemed like borderline cinematic, unless that's just how it is. There was no icons, no buttons, no spells to really look at. No health, no mana, anything like that. Talents and stuff didn't get anything into it. Look, there was some time-gated stuff, which would not be great for a single-player game, which this is. Other than that, excited. This game looks sweet. If you like exciting content, click like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of this game, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.